last week formatting of a Microsoft Word document, and this week I will tell you that how you can make a table of contents of your document. It is an essential part of any project document or any document that which is a long document. So it is important that you have your table of contents in the start of your document. So again, I will tell you that you can make use of any version of Microsoft Word, and you should just know that which options are available which will help you to create that. And I am teaching it on 2007, but you can make use of the latest versions, and you will not find it difficult to do it on the latest version. So before starting, I have placed some text over here, and this text you can see that it's not at all formatted one. So let's do a quick formatting of this one, and I hope that all of you know that what are the ways to quickly format a document. So let's do it first and then come to table of contents. Okay, first let's justify all this text and normalize this. Okay. Okay, now what I would like to do over here is that, as you can see that as we have discussed earlier, that we have different style sets. So let's just pick some style set. I would like to select, see how modern looks like. So modern looks like this, and change the colors. We can go for equity. Okay, so now application software. This whole document is all about application software. So let's make application software a title of this document. So first of all, you have to select this, and we have different heading formats. This is heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, heading 4. Actually, in your document you have subheadings. First of all, you have some major title of your document, then you have major headings, then you have subheadings. Now it depends upon your document how you would like to do its formatting, and how many headings you have created under each section. So here I would like to make application software title. So just make it, first of all you have to select it and then make it title. Now I would like to place application software in the center of the document, so justify it to center. Now what I can do is, as you have learned earlier, that you can control the spacing between the lines as well. So we can do that by selecting this and paragraph and just like this. Okay. Now afterwards we have several other headings as well. Now I would like to make application software as heading 1. Okay. Then we have this fundamental types of application software and how they differ. We can make it as heading 1 again. Now they have mentioned several different types of softwares they have mentioned. So one way to do it is that you select each one of it like this. Utility software. You can do it as I have told you earlier, that you have to select the heading that you want to highlight and keep control button, CTRL button pressed while you are selecting utility software and integrated software. Now I have pressed the control button, which is CTRL on your keyboards. Keep that button pressed and select specific application software. Okay. Likewise, now there are no more headings, so I have selected all these 3 headings. Now you can click on heading 2 you can see that all of them get changed together. So this is a good thing. Otherwise you have to apply each time. You have to click on heading 2 if you will not press control button. You can do it in many other ways. Okay, now how should I think of an application software? Just click it as heading 1. Okay, so now we are done with all our headings. We know that which are our major headings. These dark orange ones are our major headings, and the light orange ones are the subheadings. Okay, so you can also do like this, that create a bullet instead of subheadings. You can also label them as A, B, C like this, so that you know that which are your subheadings. And indent, you can decrease the indent if you want. And let's create further headings as well, so that you get better idea of all this. Like under utility software, if I want to create further headings, like let's say firewall utilities, I want to create a further heading of this firewall utilities, and I want this heading 3. Okay, or you can also pick heading 4 if you want, and if you think that this style suits better, you can select that as well, but I am selecting heading 3. Likewise, for this subheading B, I can go for let's say just pick software. This document is just to show you how to create headings and how to create a table of contents. So these headings are not that meaningful as I'm creating over here. They are just created to show you how you will create table of contents. So likewise, pick this media platforms, and create one more heading. Okay, now this is heading 3. Okay, so here we have created all these headings. Now come to the major thing, and that is to create the table of contents. But first, doing that, I would like to insert page numbers over here. As you can see, there are no page numbers over here. So to add page numbers, you will just click on insert, and under header and footer over here you can see that there we have page number. Select that if you want the page number to appear on the top of page, or you want it on the bottom. So it depends upon you that how you would like to mention it. You can even mention it on page margins as well, or you can select the place where you want to place that page number. So Microsoft Word gives you a lot of options where to place the page number. Now I would like to place it on the bottom of page, and even in the bottom option we have many other options, like you can see over here. Just the numbers are appearing over here, even like this, page 1, page 2. In this way you can also select different styles, like you can see pg.1, you can select that style as well. So I would like to pick this one, page 1. Okay, and once you select that, this another ribbon appears over here. But if you want to do any changes related to page numbers, you can do that, but I don't want to indulge you in all these things now. You just close the header and footer, so just close it. Okay, once you have closed it, now you can see that page 1, this is page 1, and this is page 2. Okay, one more thing that I would like to do, because this document is not a big one, so what I would like to do is that I would like to place these headings, major headings, on different pages. Okay, these headings on different pages, so that we have a bigger document. And because I have to show you another thing, when we have created a table of contents. So for that reason, I'm just placing all these headings on different pages. Okay, just keep on entering and you will place this content on the second page, and I would like to place this heading. How should I think of application software? Okay, do not enter, just click over here. Okay, so we have this heading on page 3. So basically we have now a document of 3 pages. Now once you are done with this, okay, while you are preparing your document, it is very important that you save your document at each step. Automatically it gets saved because Microsoft is saving that document, but still it is better if you keep saving your document, and here is the shortcut, save. You can do it like this as well, and as you can see that when I move my cursor to this icon, you can see that it shows Control plus S. Control plus S, if you press the Control key, that is your CTRL key, and your S key, capital S key, this will also save your document. The place where you have saved your document earlier, there it will save it again and replace the earlier copy with this one. So Control and S, your document will get saved. Okay, now to create the table of contents, what you will do is, you can see over here that we have references over here. Okay, so just click over here, and there you can see that we have this table of contents icon. Click on the table of contents and you can see that we have different types of table of contents. We can pick any one over here, but before doing that, always remember that where you have placed this cursor, the table of contents will appear at that place. Okay, like here this is appearing over here. Okay, this vertical bar is appearing over here. So when I will insert the table of contents, it will get inserted over here. Okay, and if I place in the middle of the, like over here, if I place the cursor and click over here, as you can see that this vertical bar is appearing over here. So now when you will insert the table of contents, it will get inserted over here. But as you know that the table of contents should appear in the start of the document. So what I will do is, I would, it is better that if you insert a page over here, and for that purpose we will make use of this insert button, and here you can see that we have a blank page option. Okay, so the place where you want that blank page to appear, you have to place your this vertical bar over here. Okay, and that will appear when you will click over here. As you can see, now we have this blank page over here. So just click over here and now come to references, table of contents, and now I select this one. Okay, so where we have, now you can see that we have table of contents. Now this table of contents is, you can see that it shows where each heading is placed, and it shows along with the page numbers. Now one more thing, sometimes you are not interested that your table, okay, if something like this appears that everything gets selected, you can click outside the table of content and it will go away. Okay, or just right click anywhere else on the page. Now so this was the one that we have created. Now let's create another one. Let's create this one. Okay, so this one is like this. It shows table of contents. Its style is different. Then we have this one. Okay, now I would like it to select the first option. It will take some time. Okay, so now this is appearing. Now as you can see, if you want to if you have a 100-page document and you want to go to this specific heading, specific application software, okay, let's suppose that it is on the 85th page. One way is to do is, if you bring your cursor over here, specific application software, just bring it over here. Okay, you can see that when you bring your cursor, it shows control plus click to follow the link. Okay, so you will press control and you will click on the specific application software. It will bring you to that specific page where that heading is placed. Okay, so now go back to your table of contents. Now where you want to go, let's say you want to go to firewall utilities. Okay, you have pressed control and along with that you will keep your control button pressed and you will click on the firewall utilities and you will arrive over here. So in this way it is table of contents is extremely useful. And one more thing is that sometimes we are not interested to show sub headings. Okay, so what we can do in that case, that I will show you. So here we have insert table of contents, click over here, and now you can see that print preview and web preview, we have different options over here. It shows levels. Now actually we are showing 3 levels of headings. You remember that we picked heading 1, the dark orange one, then the light orange one, that was heading 2, and the heading 3, that was along with the line. Okay, now I don't want heading 3 to appear. That is, in this case, it is basically firewall utilities, software and media platforms. I don't want heading 3 to appear in my table of contents. What I can do is, I want only 2 levels to appear in the table of contents. So what I can do is, I can decrease the headings, number of headings. So this shows heading 1 and heading 2. Let's click OK. Do you want to replace the selected table of contents? The answer is yes. I would like to replace the selected table of contents. So OK. Now as you can see that it is no more showing those sub headings. Okay, likewise again click over here, again pick the one you have selected. Sorry, some mistakes. Okay, now again I would like that it just shows heading level 1 and not 2. Just show level 1, click on show level 1 and press OK. Do you want to replace the selected table of contents? Yes, I would like to. Now it will appear like this. Okay, so it depends upon you. It is on your choice that how you would like to show your table of contents, and in this way we can do. Now okay, let's go back to the previous version of table of contents, and that was this one. Okay, I have undo the changes. Okay, now press the escape button or click anywhere else like this. Okay, so now it is no more selected. Now one thing, sometimes you have created the headings and I would like to change the headings. Okay, so now what can I do? Like I want to change this heading media platforms to, okay, one Okay, now I want instead of media platforms, I just want it to be applications. Okay, now just select this heading. This was heading 3 earlier, so heading 3 applications, and integrated software. Under integrated software I write Microsoft Office. Okay, then then fundamental types of application software and how they differ. Now I don't want and how they differ to be present over here. Now I save this document. Okay, so I have done a lot of changes in the headings, but if you see the table of contents, it still shows media platforms and software and how they differ. Everything is still the same, just I have made changes in the headings. So what I can do over here, just click on the table of contents and you will see that on the top of this it shows update table. I will click on this update table. Now what it says Word is updating the table of contents. Select one of the following options. Update page numbers only. Actually it shows this option update page numbers only because sometimes you add more text, and you are not making any changes to headings, you are just adding more text which is present under the specific heading. As a result, they are not exactly on the page number on which you have placed the earlier text. Now let's say that the text was appearing on page number 2, but since you have added more text, now it might appear, the other heading might appear on page number 3. So what happens that adding more text has changed the position of your headings. So in that case it says that if you just want to update the page numbers only, so it is okay. In that case you can select this option and you can press OK. But if you know that not only you have added more text but also you have changed the headings, then you will say that update entire table. Okay, now I select this option update entire table and I press OK. Now you can see they have changed. Now fundamental types of application software, we have integrated software, then we have this applications. Now this has changed. Earlier what was appearing, let's see, undo the changes. Earlier this was appearing fundamental types of application software and how they differ, then media platforms, but once we have updated the table, now it shows the updated one. So this was all related to table of contents, and I hope now this is clear to you how you can create table of content. And if you have any questions related to it, you can post under this post.